What's up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with today's video, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. It helps out with the algorithm and for this video to reach out more people. Like I said, it doesn't take a second to give this video a thumbs up and the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get started with today's video. I don't know what day of Vlogmas this is, but I did want to make a video like this just because I am back on YouTube. I am back on posting more videos. I am back posting more content. And so I just want to talk more about handbags and more about fashion. But today's going to be an emergency video on why you should buy Saint Laurent handbags, why I sell handbags right now, because right now is the perfect opportunity because Saint Laurent is going through a whole rebrand and through a whole phase to become more elevated. They are going to become more expensive, they're going to become more refined, they are going to be the next level in this luxury market, and they are the next brand to position themselves as Gucci in the Kering group. So that being said, we're just gonna have a chit chat. For the first video, I will try my best to reply on a lot of the comments, but I'll also be doing a Q&A on Friday. This video will go out on Monday, so I'll probably ask for Q&A probably like on Tuesday or Wednesday on my community notes, so just be on the lookout for that. If you guys don't know, Saint Laurent is going to stop wholesaling in a lot of places, including y'all's favorite department store here in America. And I'm only really talking about America because that's all I really know as of now. I don't know how other countries or how other markets work. But here in the States, YSL is no longer going to be in your favorite department store. If there's not a YSL boutique inside the department store, they're pulling out. They want their exclusivity. They don't want their items to be sold. They don't want their items to be, you know, all over the place. YSL is taking control of the inventory and raising the prices up. That's why for Black Friday and Thanksgiving weekend, you saw Neiman Marcus do like even the black with the black bags with the black hardware. Those handbags half off, 40% off. All of these private sale having so much Saint Laurent inventory, like even classic items that never go on sale, why they're up to like anywhere from 40 to 60% off. And it's because they have to get rid of that inventory by a certain date, because once their certain agreement ends, a lot of those items will not be sold online. You will not find Saint Laurent bags, shoes, ready-to-wear accessories on a lot of these wholesale accounts anymore. And everything I'm saying in this video is allegedly, cannot confirm or deny. Yeah, Saint Laurent's basically taking control of the brand, and so you will not find it everywhere. You know, you will not. If you go into the mall, it used to be like, let's say the Houston Galleria, there's 3 department stores plus an outside boutique and then a Saint Laurent boutique in the whole mall. So that's 5 points of distribution. You can buy a Saint Laurent handbag in 5 points of distribution. Now it's going to be probably end up being 2 at the Galleria. So they are just, they're not playing games no more. They want to pull what Gucci did. You know, Gucci before 2020, you'll be able to buy it on a lot of the websites. You'll be able to buy it just pretty much everywhere. It's relatively available. I think at one point they were even on the Bloomingdale's website, but now they're not. I think Gucci's not doing so well. Gucci is not much of a strong brand as it once was. And also this Balenciaga thing, I feel like has taken a little bit of conflict with Kering and trying to move their companies forward. So, you know, if Gucci's not doing so well, Balenciaga's not doing so well, what are the other brands that Kering needs to push out? So we have Bottega, we have Saint Laurent, and we have Alexander McQueen. Now I hear Alexander McQueen, after Sarah Burton left, allegedly, that McQueen is going to be right after Saint Laurent as well. All those brands want to kind of elevate themselves. They don't want to be in every department store. They don't want to be in every single place. They want to limit the distribution, and they also want to sell the items through themselves. Why do I have to wholesale my bag? Let's say a $2,000 bag, and I wholesale it for $800. Seller can make, you know, X amount of profit. The item is stocked. I make the money. When I can just open a little bit more boutiques, and I can just sell the item myself and have more of a larger profit margin, and I get to control the inventory, I get to control the brand, I get to control the image, and I get to see where, you know, the inventory is going. That's why in Saint Laurent here in Texas, you've been seeing like 3 Saint Laurent boutiques within the last 2 years. They opened one in Austin, they opened one in Fort Worth. Yes, Saint Laurent has a Fort Worth boutique, which I didn't really even know, and then Woodlands. And you're gonna be seeing that with a lot more of the Kering brands, like how they're just gonna be having more of their own boutiques in malls, or they're gonna have their own boutiques inside of department stores. So that being said, department stores just have to get rid of a lot of the merchandise, a lot of the merchandise. So expect Saint Laurent not to be in a lot of y'all's favorite websites anymore. For me, like, I think that's a little crazy. I cannot believe that this is happening so fast and so soon. But also, a lot of these wholesale accounts have a lot of inventory in general that they cannot sell through. Your favorite department stores, your favorite wholesale can't sell through a lot of the designer items, and it's through a number of reasons. A lot of people are living through paycheck to paycheck. Second, the prices are just like stupid crazy ever since 2020. A lot of these people, even people that have money, even people that I know in my personal life that are millionaires, that have money to throw, they're just not willing to play these games no more. They're not willing to pay $3,000 for a canvas bag. They're just not going to do. They're perfectly fine with what they already have, or they're going to go ahead and shop with another brand. We're in a recession, so people are just not spending coin, and even people at the top aren't really spending the coin as they used to. And the people that are top that you get shoved in your face usually gets those items for free or has some sort of relationship with that brand. So when you see Hailey Bieber wear Saint Laurent, when you see all these celebrities wear Saint Laurent, 9 times out of 10, they got the item gifted or it's through a personal stylist. You know, just keep that in mind that even themselves, they don't even pay for the items that they're wearing, and you are, you know, chasing to get that new item in your collection. But I kind of saw this coming a while back when the Saint Laurent eye care bag, like the really big tote, which is this one right here, it wasn't really being wholesaled a lot. I didn't even see it really in a lot of wholesale channels. And then I started seeing like other Saint Laurent items not being in wholesale accounts. So like the Blaze sunglasses for the long, when it first came out, it took them a good 6 months for them not to be in wholesale accounts. They were definitely Saint Laurent boutiques. Now you can kind of find them in Sunglass Hut, you can find them at Neiman Marcus. But when they first came out, you can only buy them through the Saint Laurent store. And you've been seeing like a lot more of their items, just like a lot more of the ranges, more of the quirky stuff. They're not in every department store, they're not in every, you know, Net-a-Porter, they're not in every single website. Like, I started kind of noticing that certain items were just not being sold, and you would have to go to the Saint Laurent store or buy it from the Saint Laurent website to go buy them. So I kind of already figured that this was going to come. It was just more of a matter of when, and I cannot believe this is happening so rapidly. And it's crazy to think because Saint Laurent is a really big volume in numbers. Saint Laurent, ever since Gucci's departure, Prada's departure, Fendi's departure, those brands used to wholesale their handbags a lot more, but those brands no longer really do that. They don't really need to do that because they can just sell the item themselves and make more money. So a lot of department stores, they're not doing so well because they have to make up for that volume that they're losing because, you know, a lot of those brands pulled weight. It pulled the reason why customers would come into the store, why clients would come in, spend, you know, thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. When, you know, these brands saw that, you know, there's a lot of money to be made, let's take it out, and we control the inventory and we keep it pushing and we make more money and we keep it moving. That being said, a lot of your favorite items like the Kate, the camera bags, the Reeve Drive Tow, a lot of the classic items, the Cassandra bag, they're all going to be on sale. So keep on a lookout because a lot of even the Saint Laurent 5'7" bag that I have, a lot of the bags that I've shown throughout my channel, all those bags are basically on sale in a lot of websites already, or like they're in secret like department store sales or in secret little sales that are open to the public, but you just need to be like in the store or something. And you can just go on TikTok, and I'm not going to get into detail about that, but you can do your own research. Right now is a good time to buy Saint Laurent because they're cheaper than you flying into Europe and buying the item in Europe and doing your tax free and everything. It's even cheaper just to go ahead and buy it here. And I know a lot of people went crazy, especially when Neiman Marcus did that sale on Black Friday. Even all the Lulus were on sale. Like, that is insane that they are selling through all these items, and it's because they're not playing games. After a certain date, all those items have to be off the website, and that's a lot of inventory, and that's a lot of money that they are losing. So they have to sell everything in order for these companies to kind of be afloat, to keep on surviving. So right now, if you want a Saint Laurent bag, I would definitely say, you know what, I have the coin, I have the money, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, because I'm pretty sure coming spring there's already gonna be another price increase, and they're just gonna driftly step away from that, and they're gonna be more exclusive. We can buy things more through their boutiques and their point of distribution where everything is a little bit more tightly controlled. But I mean, in a sense, you know, it is sad that, you know, for example, I can't get Saint Laurent on sale as I used to, but it's also good because it kind of helps with the prestige. I do feel like Saint Laurent has become a lot more common in the last 5 years. I feel like Saint Laurent has been kind of like a little too overexposed, and I love Saint Laurent. You guys know my favorite brand for bags and ready to wear that I always think is worth the money, especially beginner handbags, are Saint Laurent. But I just feel like it's gone a little too overexposed, and so they just kind of want to take control over that before it becomes a little too much. So I can see why they're going, but I think that this is a good term and a good idea because this is working phenomenally well for Gucci. From what I'm hearing, you know, allegedly Gucci's doing really well behind the scenes. They're making a lot of money since they're not, you know, selling through all these points of channels where they have more. They're doing a lot better, and people see the image and they're respecting it a lot more. You know, like Louis Vuitton is, I said this before, Louis Vuitton is the most prestigious brand in the world. In my opinion, I think it's more prestigious than Chanel, and it's more prestigious than Hermes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Louis Vuitton perfume, you can buy only Louis Vuitton boutique. Chanel perfume, Macy's, Dillard's, you know, Neiman, Saks, you can buy it anywhere. Hermes perfume, you can buy it anywhere. You can buy it in Sephora. You know what I mean? Hermes watches, you can go into Neiman's and buy an Hermes watch. You can go to the Apple store and buy, you know, an Hermes leather strap. Louis Vuitton, it doesn't matter even if it's inside, they control their inventory. Louis Vuitton, you can only buy their things in Louis Vuitton. You cannot buy them anywhere. You can, you know, maybe yes, 24S, that's maybe the exception. But other than that, you only really can buy it at Louis Vuitton boutiques or Louis Vuitton concessions, and that's it. So I think all these brands are going to be following more into more in the footsteps into that, where they're just not going to be playing games. They kind of want to be pushed more into Hermes, Chanel, and Louis Vuitton. I think for me, how I see it more prestige, I see Louis Vuitton first, Hermes second, and Chanel third. And Chanel, the reason why I put it on third is because they do have like a lot of footwear that they wholesale. They do have a lot of sunglasses that they wholesale, and a lot of their beauties and stuff. I know that they have been changing where, for example, in Neiman Marcus, you can't buy Chanel makeup anymore on their website. And all the Chanel beauty inside Neiman Marcus are all like Chanel owned, like it's its own Chanel kind of concession. So technically it's not even Neiman Marcus product, it's actually Chanel product now. And so who knows, that may be the future for other places going forward. It's absolutely crazy how in like less than 10 years, all these brands are just kind of going up and up and up and up. And you kind of seen the brands that are kind of like, you know, have to depend on wholesale channels a little bit more than about this change. Do you think, but I want to hear thoughts and your opinions on this change. I know I've been talking a lot for the last like 15 minutes, but I think that this is a good thing long term for them. I think that this is something that they needed to do for a while, and I think right now is the perfect time. Like I said, with Gucci not doing so well, you know, I think Gucci got a little too overexposed, and I think personally for me, I like Gucci, but would I rather go buy a Gucci bag or rather go buy a Saint Laurent bag if I'm talking about paying full price or any of the Kering brands? I would honestly, Gucci would not be my first choice. It would probably be Saint Laurent, Bottega, and Gucci. Those would be my options for the Kering brand. When I think of Gucci, I don't really think of buying their handbags. I think of buying maybe a pair of shoes, an SOG, maybe even a ready-to-wear before I would ever think about buying a handbag. And for them, their handbags would be more, they're more, you know, the thing that they lean on a little bit more towards, you know, the profitability, you know, things that anybody can fit into an item. Anybody can fit into a handbag for the most part. Anybody can fit to a pair of sunglasses. So, you know, with Gucci not doing well, Balenciaga not doing well, their A game is going to be Saint Laurent. I will love to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below. I just want to do like a little chit chat, just kind of key on the Saint Laurent change. Do you love it? Do you not love it? Are you here for it? Are you not here for it? I think it sucks in the beginning, but I think it's gonna be better for them long term. And that means for you guys, with y'all holiday money, with y'all coins, go ahead and buy that Saint Laurent bag. Go ahead and go to the Saint Laurent outlet. I would say go ahead and buy some of these items now before spring, before these channels lose all their inventory where things have to be sent back or whatever happens to the inventory, but they have to get rid of it. So you will be seeing Saint Laurent, even classic items go on sale. So, you know, right now is a really great opportunity to buy Saint Laurent. and I would say go for it, go for it, go for it. Worth it, worth it, worth it. I have tons of reviews and I talk about Saint Laurent a lot on the channel, so just go through some of my videos and just put Sergio Secret Saint Laurent. Your questions, your comments, your concerns, how do you feel about these changes down in the comment section, and we can kick it up. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I love and I appreciate each and every single one of you. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys, and take care.